My grandmother was a great reader. They had an entire room in their house in the country in Beverly Farms. It was a library. She had the complete works of Thackeray, the complete works of Shakespeare. She felt that all of Shakespeare's plays were written by the Earl of Oxford. She was a pianist. This beautiful Steinway grand piano, baby grand, she bequeathed to me. She loved the Romantics. She was a wonderful, wonderful playing Chopin. And as a little girl, I would sit next to her on the piano bench, and she would sort of wave her fingers, and all of her diamond rings would fall off onto the ebony top of the piano, and she would launch into her Chopin. To tell you the truth, I was rather afraid of her because she was very severe, very tall, and she wore long velvet clothes that I seemed to be wearing myself. I thought they were so wonderful, and that once you get over 50 or over 60, you're supposed to march around the house in long velvet clothes. And I have this locket that I bought in a little antiques shop that's French that says mascotte, and I have pictures of my children inside. And my grandmother had a locket around her neck that had her grandmother's hair in it, a lock of this rather dusty hair. It was a rather revolting little specimen. So, she was a tremendous snob. She was very narrow-minded as to other classes and other ethnicities and other religions, and she was a terrible snob. And my father was, a Democrat and a lefty in his youth, and I think I inherited that, those attitudes from him. And so when my grandmother would, hold forth about all of the grand, presidents of Harvard and heads of Mass General and all of her relatives, I just found it revolting. And I was, 7, 8 years old, and she would show me these pictures of these hoary-headed, bearded men who had done all these extraordinary things, and I just found it repellent. And so I spent most of my time when I stayed with them in Beverly Farms down in the kitchen with the Irish maids, which is what you see in Pride's Crossing, that split in that household.